Headed back out to Frank's bus this morning. Took the Kingpin home with me last night. Ground a taper into it. Well, a more aggressive taper. So we're going to try to use that as an alignment tool. On the way home, I called a bunch of my local supply houses. None of them had Loctite 660 in stock. They were all a few days out on it. So quickest I could get it was Amazon. So I ordered it and it will be here tomorrow. So depending on what time they deliver tomorrow, either tomorrow afternoon or early Thursday morning, I'll be putting that bearing race back in and getting the bus back on the road. But goal today is go ahead and get the Kingpins in it, get it as far together as I can, and then he wanted the entire bus greased, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. Try to get as much done as I can so that either tomorrow afternoon or Thursday morning we have next to no work to do. It shouldn't be much to get a hub back on and then get the front brakes adjusted, because they need to be on the road by 1 o'clock on Thursday. So it makes the schedule a little bit tighter than I'd like, but it's not going to be a problem. We'll get it done one way or another. So as soon as we get there, get everything out, unloaded, ready to go, show you what we got on the Kingpin that we went ahead and tapered down with the grinder. Well, day 2 on Frank's bus is done. Didn't get a whole lot done today. I spent most of the day fighting getting the Kingpin in. We had a bunch of fitment issues with it. It didn't want to go together very well, so worked on it for a few hours this morning. I got to the point where I needed a second set of hands. My second set of hands was out on another job and tied up, so I took most of the afternoon off, came back after he got done with that job. Finally got that thing fitted, installed, bushings are in, top sleeve is in, it's bolted in, ready to go. I still need to put the caps on it, but I gotta come back tomorrow when that Loctite 660 shows up so I can fix the bearing race on this hub. So it's kind of late. We're in a residential area. I really don't want to bother the neighbors all night hammering a stud out of there and installing a new one and doing anything else, and I'm coming back anyway. So tomorrow, probably not going to be a whole lot more on this. Depends on what time that shipment comes in to what time I'm going to get out here. But the goal is get the bearing race in, front wheels on, adjust the front brakes, and he's ready to go. Worst case, if the shipment's too late tomorrow, it'll be Thursday morning. But he needs to be out here by 1 o'clock on Thursday, so if it's Thursday, I'm gonna have to get out here pretty early and get going on it. Tomorrow morning, I have a customer coming down from Chicago who I'm working on a Wonder Lodge for. So tomorrow's video should have a little bit of content on some Wonder Lodges for you too. Little off-topic question at the end here. This truck is a customer truck. It's got a New Venture 4500. I just had to pull the transfer case off of it, put fifth gear back on the trans. It's a really common problem on those New Ventures. And then my other pickup in the garage here has a New Venture 3500. I've rebuilt it a couple times. They're a pretty light duty transmission, so in a truck that big with as much power as it makes, they're not too happy. But I do a lot of automatic transmission and manual transmission work on the side, and I never really record any of it. So if anyone's interested in some how-to videos or some tutorials on how to get through one of those and rebuild them, let me know and I can start posting them up.